Yeah, and the wireless Bluetooth headphones too.
Silent rave. Oh man, raves. I used to. I think D-Limes has seen a photo of what I used to look like when I used to go to raves, and
Alright, we're
no
doing
comment.
easy. Now I really don't know what to expect.
The only thing you could possibly have in your man cave that I would want to actually take would be if you had some sort of Arizona Diamondbacks merchandise, but you don't seem to.
So
I don't know what
cheesy
baseball
being
team you
easy.
go for.
Sorry, Iridescence? I didn't hear the last
Oh,
bit.
I was just saying, like, the only thing real merchandise I'd like to take, like, out of your room would be if you had any, like, Diamondback merchandise, but you don't seem to.
No, I'm an Indians fan. I would have no affiliation with Arizona.
Neither do I.
I was just
Except
making
for a
sure they
movie
weren't
that I like.
one-shot Trank there. Just had to
Um,
check.
Neither do I. Except for, like, that one movie called was it Raising Arizona? That's a good movie.
They like go down so quick, just not instantly. Alright, I'm pretty sure the alerts don't carry, so I'm just gonna take it.
Take it like a man. In
It
before you
doesn't.
don't actually get
Nope,
the alert.
it doesn't.
That's
That's
stupid.
so weird.
They made very easy easier on HTC and easy harder. Right.
Oh, I love hate this game. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure I can't do the VE thing here, so I'm just gonna treat it like normal.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
Nice. He went to the box.
So my washing machine screwed up, so the thing I went to do earlier didn't get to be done. The washing machine didn't.
Oh, you were doing laundry.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I walked out there and it didn't wash properly, so there was still like powder through it.
Oh, that's not good.
Nah, it's old. I don't exactly have the spare cash for a new one though.
It's you live with your family, don't you?
Yes. Yes,
Well,
I do.
it's their problem, not yours.
Well, no, it's my problem. Because I bought that one.
Oh, you okay? It. I think that created more lag, getting that picture-in-picture.
Probably.
Yeah. I could barely process it.
Had to render two things at once.
Oh
no.
god. That's a nightmare for a PS2. I swear to god, if this guard isn't here... Okay, it's there, good. I swear there's a version that he's not there on easy, but could be wrong.
HDC?
Hmm.
No, because if he's not there on Substance, he's not going to be there on HTC.
I could just be making it up. Kind of slow sensors, but not terrible.
Better than doing a me and shooting the fucking sensor.
That is true.
I mean, the bomb.
Yeah, you want to shoot the sensors.
See, I use D-pad here. Do you use D-pad here?
Yep.
Okay, because I, for the life of me, cannot keep Snake straight enough.
Until I turn, then I go to analog.
I go to analog when I stopped, well, to do the punch buffers is when I change.
Oh yeah, I need
On
to
very...
wait here. Oof, that was kind of close. That's kind of why I like the radar too. You can just do that instead of punch buffer. Watch your radar. It's like the only place I really wish I had it. That and Fat Man. It'd be useful for Fat Man.
It's useful for Harrier too, but you can use just audio for Harrier.
On the lower difficulties, 9 times out of 10 he'll go one way if you do like a 5-shot Harrier. Ooh, guard rush.
That was a very good guard rush.
I was kind of expecting a 5th guard to come out, so I was kind of like, 9:25 is the tanker time to beat. That should be pretty simple. This could be a large time save.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a counter.
In before I beat my very easy time.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
I panicked. I thought I didn't hit it.
Their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see.
That cost me 2 seconds, but oh well.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray.
The lag didn't help me with that shot.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. Freeze.
Only need 2 guards here.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands.
Alright, more selfies.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the
There you go. The tour of Metal Gear Ray. Solid tanker. Pun intended. And the unskippable cutscene because this is Soul.
with Metal Gear Ray. That is all.
Yeah, well,
Dismissed.
Apache, do you know how much it costs to get a 3DS capture card?
Oh my god.
I do not blame him for recording it with his phone camera.
I would do the
The
same
3DS
thing.
capture card costs like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. A PS Vita capture card was $300 US, and you had to send your Vita off to Sony to get modified.
How did you do your Vita run?
I did my Vita. I'm actually gonna submit that run, by the way. I did my Vita run, on a modded PS Vita that used VitaDock, which allows you to plug your Vita into your computer and it'll output the video through the USB cable with terrible quality and sound that crackles. Yeah, he's not doing it anymore.
I want to do a 360 run, and I do want to do a Vita run as well.
Your only bet,
A
to get a 3DS.
But Vita, I'm probably just going to record with my phone or something, or webcam.
Why don't you just put VitaDock on it? It's easy.
Effort. I could.
Dude,
It's
they
already
have a
hacked.
one button. Oh,
Yeah. I
there
mean,
you
it's already
go.
hacked, so it's ready to go. Anyway, sorry, you were saying something.
Yeah, yeah, you can. You can only buy a 3DS capture card now. Well, you can actually use Citra. Citra emulates MGS3 relatively well. I cannot tell you how valid the in-game time will be, and I cannot tell you how you're supposed to do the gyroscope controls. Because by default, MGS3 on DS, to balance Snake on like ledges, you have to like tilt the DS, and it's just trash. And also, don't ever put 3D on, because not only will it make you feel sick, the game will run at literally 10 FPS.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Hmm.
Yeah, the crouch running you'd think would make everything great, but that was the weird. What was that? Oh no.
The timing was so off on
Oh.
easy. The timing was so off on easy that I just didn't know what to do. So I lost some time
Oh.
there. The elevator was already there.
And I mean, I'm sure that there's like crouch running strats that could work.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you rolled a bit too far off the line. There's crouch running struts that will probably work. And I mean, the dude's run is crap quality, but it's not a bad run. Like, it's pretty fast. It's like an hour 30, which isn't bad.
What
Considering
difficulty?
that, like, on easy, because the game doesn't have very easy. They removed
Lol.
easy, and they removed European Extreme.
So it's essentially MGS1.
It's just got, yeah, so it's just got easy, normal, and extreme.
No hard?
Hard and extreme.
I was
I
gonna
think it has
say.
hard. I don't know, you'll have to ask Plywood. Somebody knows, I don't. I could go get my DS and look, am I going to? God, no. Yeah, it only has, like, it doesn't have the tween difficulties.
No, it only has the tween difficulties. It doesn't have very
Really?
easy and European extreme.
So it only has easy, normal, and normal, hard, and extreme.
Yeah, the only non-tween is normal.
Yeah, also, the fact that you are forced to use the subsistence camera.
Ooh.
You're forced to use the subsistence camera with the C stick, if you've got a C stick. If not, you have to do it with the A, B, X, and Y buttons, and then all your menuing is done on the touchscreen, which isn't inherently bad, but the touchscreen menuing on Vita is trash. I'm glad they didn't do it like they did it on Vita.
Ugh.
The only thing I wish they added into like the HTC that's on that version of the game is the third person aiming with a crosshair. They should have put that in the HTC when you use subsistence camera. But oh well.
I'm an old guy. This is normally my bedtime.
You're not that old. I mean, yeah, you're older than me, Grandpa, but you're not that old.
Oh well. I'll just sleep
Also,
at
I'm not
work.
sure how valid. I'm not like at all sure how valid Metal Gear Solid Vita runs really are.
Now I lost time on Stillman, which is accurate. Instead of gain 13
Shit roll.
seconds. No,
Yeah,
shit
bad
roll
roll.
and docks. Because the elevator was already there.
Oh, right. Actually, is my video of my Vita run still on? Which
I think you have it. Yeah, I think pretty sure you do.
should still be here. All videos.
Okay.
Um. No.
Not. Twitch lose your
Maybe it's
VOD.
Oh, it's under highlights. Never mind. For
Okay.
some reason I went.
I don't trust Twitch to save its life with my VODs. I just put them on YouTube and keep a local copy.
Yeah, it's called MGS2 Vita on IGT broken. Question mark. Done 9 months ago. I still don't understand how my in-game time was longer than my stream, but
I forgot the alerts don't carry, so I picked up unnecessary chaff again.
wow,
It's-
Raichu was watching my run. All right, this was the Japanese version on Vita.
Oh. I need to get a hold of that.
I pirated it.
Well, I did with my US copy.
Yeah, I used something. I can't remember what it's called. PKGJ now. Look at that. It took me an hour to get to Harry.
Oh my god.
My
Yeah,
Harrier sprint is an hour and 3 minutes.
I think the
And
loads on there is worse than PS2.
Yes, it is. They're awful.
They're awful.
Also, I recommend if you're gonna do a Vita run, use the radar because you won't be able to see Harrier when he's off in the distance. It can't render.
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely would. I would probably want to do European Extreme just because.
Good luck. The game's unplayable. It took. Yeah. Look, my. So this is how good the Vita is, right? My RTA, I last hit Solidus at 1 hour 40:11, and then my in-game time was 2 hours 7:45.
Yeah, and
There's a
credits aren't
37-minute.
Yeah, credits aren't that long, so.
There's a 37-minute difference. You know what the worst part was? I had to set up a fucking New Game Plus file to do that run. Actually, MGS1 on PSP is perfectly fine.
Oh, I've done that. That's good. It's actually quite fun.
Actually, it's faster than PS1. It's faster than PS2, and it's as fast as PSTV. I
PSP?
think. It might not be as fast as PSTV.
I didn't
PS
know
Vita is
that.
as fast as PSTV.
Well, yeah, it's because it's. Yeah.
It's the exact same hardware. Some PSP. Oh.
It's not.
No, the goofy anthology run would be just playing everything on Vita, because you can literally everything except for 4 on 5. You hate PSTV because it's harder. That's why you hate PSTV. It's still faster.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Fine.
You wouldn't play 4 on 5 anyway. That's okay. That's your opinion, and it sucks. But
Yeah. 4 is kind of. 4 I would like to play. I haven't played through 4 fully yet. 5 I don't have an opinion on. I've never touched
5
it.
has got the. No one cares about the 4 speedrun. The 4 speedrun is trash.
It's not that bad. I've seen
It's
Jag run it.
awful. It still holds the record for the longest cutscene in a video game. It takes you nearly 4 minutes just to skip all the cutscenes in the credits.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to watch them. All of them. Well, you have to watch, like, you can't just mass skip them. The 4 speedrun isn't the worst. I mean, it's kind of cool how they've routed in the GMP to make sure that, or the Drebin points, not GMP, the Drebin points so they can get the 50 caliber to kill Raven really fast.
I hate that the alerts don't carry. It's making this inconvenient.
The European, my issue with MGS4 in terms of the way it plays as a game. Also, do they even hear that? Yeah. I have a feeling that dude's gonna be looking at that door though, because you shot from inside that room. You probably should
No.
have shot before you entered that room.
I killed a guard.
Right.
I had to shoot in
Well-
the room.
Yeah, that's right. But usually you already have the alert before you go in there, don't you? No, you don't. I do, because I suck.
Also, that cipher might respawn.
I can tell you lots of things that have disappointed me more than MGS4. It's, like, waking up every morning is more disappointing. Kidding. Don't ban me for... Don't
That's
ban Limes for...
that's a little much.
MGS5? No, I liked MGS5, and I don't care what people say. I really do like MGS5 as a game. I hate the story. Stories are pretty crappy, but the actual game is brilliant. Yeah, don't bear me for being unhappy. No, what was more disappointing is, Survive is significantly more disappointing. Not the game,
Wow.
the fact that they made it. Like, the fact that they made a Metal Gear zombie game, is more disappointing to me. I think the fact that they
Okay,
thought
good.
Kiefer Sutherland was a good voice for Snake, that's disappointing to me.
You
played the game in
survived? You didn't play it, did you?
I only played it because OCM gave it to me for free, not because I bought it.
You stupid cunt.
You rolled early, I think.
That's the first time I've missed that since I learned the visual
It's
cue.
such a good cue too, though. All I know is what the fans want, Kiefer Sutherland and zombies. Yeah, well, we didn't want Kiefer Sutherland and we didn't want zombies, and we got both of those. I'm not inherently against a new voice actor for Snake. Yeah. Should have left it. No, they shouldn't, because leaving MGS2 as the last of the story would have been bad. It would have left bad taste because people already didn't like MGS2's story very much because it is really complicated. But
57, that's terrible. There should be a 361.
But as Metal Gear story was so ahead of its time. No, it wasn't. And just because it was complex doesn't mean that it was so ahead of its time. The issue is it was too obscure. Like, this game's story is kind of bad unless you want to sit there and ravel through wikis or theory craft. Like, I'm not saying MGS4 story is better, because MGS4 is a plot hole. Like, it's just a plot black hole. But the story for this game is so hard to understand. Did you just defuse the bomb through the submarine?
I did. That's a thing.
Yeah, you're well and truly wrong, Apache. Well, I mean, I guess that's your opinion. It is a good game, and I won't take it away from that, but it's not better than 3 in terms of a gameplay standpoint. MGS3 was so far ahead of its time in terms of the survival mechanics in that game.
2 was ahead of its time, too.
I agree. Like, graphically, MGS has always been ahead of its time, I'll say that as well. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I agree totally.
Yeah.
And even MGS4 on the PS3, that game is literally powered by witchcraft because that game should not run on the console that it's made for. Like, from a technical standpoint, it's all wrong. But it does. Even MGS4 is ahead of its time. MGS5 didn't quite deliver on that front due to its long load times.
Stare at the wall to reduce lag.
If you take load times into account, into how a game is ahead or not ahead of its time, then that's really weird. Because that's not what people give a fuck about when it comes to Metal Gear Solid. When have you ever heard a Metal Gear Solid fan complain the load times are too long? If they're gonna complain about anything...
Just the speedrunners.
It ruins immersion. Dude, immersion doesn't apply all that well in third-person games anyway. Like, you're a fly on the wall. Like, if it was a first-person game, then yeah, immersion. I don't find that I get immersed by any of the Metal Gear games in terms of a gameplay perspective. I get immersed in the stories. I feel like, sure, there is long load times, and the one thing that Metal Gear Solid 3 made good on was they cut down the amount of times they interrupted your gameplay with codec calls and cutscenes, which was great, because there's so many codec calls and cutscenes in this game that ruined immersion more than anything else. Like, you're constantly being stopped. Yeah, but it sucks. The game doesn't flow because of the amount of times you're interrupted. MGS3, if you go, not even as a speedrun, but if you go and play MGS, it's supposed to ruin immersion. There is no payoff. There's no payoff to getting interrupted so much. There's just as much nice story in MGS3 where they don't interrupt you every, like, 3 minutes.
I'm gonna do the same thing and not get the
It's
M9.
supposed to slow you down. It's called artificially extending the length of your game. They did it with MGS1 as well by making you do all the backtracking. It's like Metal Gear Solid 3, it had codecs where codecs mattered.
What
It
the
had
Dead
cutscenes.
Zone stupid controller? Oh my god.
That was a bit weird.
Oh.
That's like, and so the point is, Metal Gear Solid 3 flows better as a game. So from a gameplay point of view, it's so much better, in my opinion. And also, it's a better speedrun, in my opinion, in terms of not having to stop for codecs all the time.
What MGS? What?
MGS3, just like, it flows better as a speedrun.
Yeah, 2's a little more linear though, which is why I like it. It just kind of.
Camp on a 1960s spy movie, but dude, MGS2 is a fucking camp on James Bond. Infiltrate in the submarine underwater with no weapon. It's like all of MGS is a camp on spy movies. Kojima's famous for camping on movies. There's more movie references in this game in this game than any other game ever. I don't know who Philip K. Dick is, but Kojima's fucking, yeah, cinephile. That's not news. Like, this game has what? How many movie references just in character names? Like, Jack and Rose, well, there's a reference for a movie. Pliskin, there's a reference for a movie. Yeah, we know where they're from. Like, no one's arguing where they're from. Like, sure, MGS3 has its movie references, but they're held in a proper context. Like, they're a conversation between two people talking about movies. Yeah, Pliskin is Escape from New York and Escape from LA. Like, there's so many. Didn't I say Pliskin? I swear I said Pliskin.
You did.
Yeah, that's where Pliskin's from. Like, that's why his name is Lieutenant J. Pliskin. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a crappy romance story. Oh dear, that wasn't even the controller's fault. Snake's overall design is based on Pliskin. The whole character is goddamn Escape from New York. Oh yeah, it totally is. Right down to the fact that he tried to get Kurt Russell to voice the character originally. Right down to the fact that he wanted Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell said no. Rip. I like the David Bowie reference at the start of MGS3. Yeah, Kurt Russell told him to fuck off. Crappy romance for his own marriage to their story. I didn't know that. But there you go. Like, the David Bowie reference, like, MGS5 has nothing but David Bowie references in it, right down to the song "The Man Who Sold the World." Like, sure, it wasn't originally written by David Bowie, but they used David Bowie's version. Like, Kojima is like David Bowie fanboy. That's not a secret. They do use David Bowie's version. I'm pretty sure. Is it not David Bowie's version? Maybe he couldn't pay the royalties.
Punch, because I don't know what I'm doing. Good thing I punched.
Ah, right. Well, it's a David Bowie song, and also the name Diamond Dogs. That's a David Bowie reference. Like, holy fuck. Nirvana's version? I did not know Nirvana had a version, and I'm probably not gonna go listen to it either.
Hey, Sparty, thanks for the follow. Thanks for good luck, dude. You know, I get that a lot with people in MGSR. They just assume that they were following me and they weren't, but it's better late than never. I appreciate it.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? Yeah. Ground control to Major Tom. Also the whole Pearl Jam MTV. I don't know. An affiliate? Limes is not an affiliate. I don't know why Limes is not an affiliate.
I just crossed 50 today. Like on this stream.
Followers? You have 46 followers.
Refresh.
Oh, right.
Because Joseph helped with that one. Thank you again.
Oh, okay.
No,
but
fair enough,
yes,
Sparty. I appreciate it.
It's mostly just the fact that, as in terms of what game is, like, it's going to appeal to different people. I feel like games that, like, this game, luckily, its auto-scroller is only, what, how long is Emma sniping? Like, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 4:30 or something.
It's only like 5 minutes, whereas, like, MGS3's 2 auto-scrollers take forever. MGS1 doesn't have an well, I guess Escape is technically an auto-scroller, though it's dependent on the damage you do. You can stay there forever if you really want to. And that's why I don't like MGS4 as a speedrun, because 2 whole chapters are auto-scrollers.
Hey, old lady
But
pattern.
why? Like, I mean, oh, you got Jennifer Room. It wasn't a bad
No, I
aim.
got the old lady pattern. That's not Jennifer.
It is Jennifer.
No, Jennifer's a younger woman.
Yeah. I'm not hating on MGS4, I'm just hating on its speedrun because, like, Europe is a thing. You can't believe there's not a PC version of MGS3? Well, there's a good reason for it. This game sold like arse on PC. Both versions that were officially released on PC sold like arse.
If there was
was
a
a product
piece, if there was a PC version, I probably would have already tried to speedrun it, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with the console versions, but PC would have expedited it for me.
Oh, lag. People don't even know there's a fucking PC. Well, that's because if they were to put the HD ones on Steam, okay, so the reason you'll never see 4... Yeah, I get that people say. 4 will never go to PC because that game has far too much product placement. And MGS3 is like an hour 20 to an hour 30 depending on your skill level. HTC MGS3 is fine. The only thing that sucks about it is the load check. That takes forever, but it's the longest load check. It's way longer than MGS2's load check. If there was a PC version, it would probably just be as broken as this was anyway. The reason that, you know why no one realized there was a PC version is simply because Konami put no effort into the PC versions. Infinite loads on HTC? Infinite loads? What?
What?
It just didn't load check. It just got stuck
Oh, yeah, I've seen that with his. Yeah, I've seen it.
on disc only. I've never had that issue. I had MGS3 blow up my Blu-ray drive in a marathon. That was a thing.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah. I guess that's an isolated issue. I guess you should have killed him.
No, I did.
Yeah, you should have killed him before he alert.
Doesn't matter.
My internet died.
No, I didn't.
I heard the noise of disconnect. I must have disconnected for a very digital solves it. It might be an issue with your disc, dude. Like that's what I wouldn't use the digital version because it's slow as shit, but I mean, it's like I have an issue with my MGS3 Japanese disc that I had. It blew up my Blu-ray drive because it was dirty. Like, I'm not sure if you were there when my game crashed at the marathon, but it broke my Blu-ray drive, and I had to finish the run with the digital version.
Is that what happened? I mean, I saw it freeze, but that's what happened. Was your Blu-ray drive went to shit?
Yeah, my Blu-ray drive stopped working after that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was the aftermath. I just knew it just froze. I watched it.
Yeah, it broke after Volgan, and then I was happy to call the run then, because that's why I asked Roy. I was like, look, I can use an English version, but it took me forever to get back up and running because I put the English version in and it refused to read it, so I just used my digital version. And then when I tried to load literally any disc, it wouldn't work, so I had to go steal the Blu-ray drive out of another PS3. I mean, yeah, if you're just playing it casually, Glenn, then it doesn't matter. Because, like I said before, I don't think slightly longer load times ruin immersion. The thing that ruins immersion in MGS4 is the stupid amount of interruptions that game throws at you.
Oh, I got lucky.
Ooh, that was lucky. I know the codecs are a part of the story. 3 is... European Extreme 3 would definitely be hard to learn, I would agree. Story is a part of the immersion, but dude, there's a time and a place for story interruptions. Like, story, in my opinion, story is best done, you know, in breaks of gameplay. Not like when you're randomly running down the street and halfway down the street you get a codec call. That was a really good Harrier, by the way, Lems.
Yeah, I missed one of the die shots, otherwise it would have been perfect.
MGS2, MGS3, MGS, all the other games, and then survive. Yeah, man, I can agree with that. I do not think that MGS2 is better than MGS1. My list would be MGS1, MGS3, MGS2, but that's, again, it's a personal thing. I think MGS1 is one of the best games of a generation.
I completely agree with that.
As far as speedrunning, oh, I would put MGS3 then MGS2, and then MGS1. It's not that I don't like speedrunning MGS1, I like the game too much to speedrun it. So for instance, if it was a speedrun tier list, I would go MGS3, then Twin Snakes, and MGS2 at the same. Because, 1, they run on the same engine, 2, they're just as fun to speedrun. But Twin Snakes is a really good speed game because of how...
Oh yeah, I can agree with that.
Because it flows well. It also doesn't have a massive amount of interruptions.
And it's short too. That's part of the reason why that was my first speed game.
the substance of like the thing that made MGS1 a long game was removed. So as a speed game, because I haven't run it yet. TTS is fun. Like
It is.
I wouldn't run very easy TTS. I know that's what you guys like to run, but I would recommend normal TTS. It's not a hard game to begin with.
It's in a
Like-
way kind of like VE TTS is kind of like VE Soul. It's not that much different.
Yeah, I know. I run normal TTS. Well, I used to run it. I don't really run it anymore. Not till I get used to GameCube again, or I get a CRT TV. VE is somewhat easier. Plywood hears TTS and he comes back.
Do the glitch,
I
do the
played.
glitch.
Do the glitch. Don't forget to do swim glitch or to do.
The anti-swim
he
glitch.
did actually appear. Yeah, the anti-swim glitch. Hind. I don't have an issue with Hind on normal, but then again, I'm not sure if there's a way to manipulate that fight. I kind of just shoot whenever I can. Whenever I'm able to lock on, I can. I'll shoot, but if there's a way, I haven't learnt it.
Wow, that was like 2 punches.
Ooh, nice. Hind, I prefer Hind over Harrier any day of the week. I'll take that to my grave. You've looped him? Yeah.
You actually looped him
that-
fully once? I didn't know that.
That loop though, isn't that loop like incredibly? If it ended at disc 1, well, that's stupid. Of course, it would be the best speed game if it was half a game shorter.
Virago, that's the anti-swim glitch that's exclusive to the PS2 version.
That
You
is-
just clip through the elevator.
That is exclusive only to North American Soul. Disc 2 is, well, yeah, I guess the backtracking's kind of trash. I don't like it, but it's a chill break. That's why I liked Disc 2 of like Twin Snakes. I liked the fact that they got rid of the backtracking in favor of the pipes.
Yeah, that was huge.
And the PSG 1T was not that far back. It was like 2 rooms back or something.
And I
It was
didn't know
caves
about
and
those
then commander room.
pipes. I didn't know about those pipes until I started speedrunning. I still did it the normal way even when I played TTS.
Power cards are not great, but yeah. See, I'm the opposite, Glenn. Like, if I was ever going to run MGS1, it would legitimately just do. Yeah.
MGS
I
1%
would do.
TTS.
I would do all buses PC just because I don't have a PS TV. If I had a PS TV, I'd do MGS1 on the PS TV. I could do it on Vita. Plywood. That's. What's the verdict on playing MGS1 on Vita?
I took these.
If I plug my Vita... Oh, by the way, Limes, now if you do the Vita thing, you can connect your DS4 via Bluetooth and play it. You'd have to
Ooh.
menu with a touchscreen, though.
Not ooh.
So just sit it in front
Ooh.
of... Just sit it in front of you.
Yikes.
It's not first person either, Plywood.
Uh,
Yeah, they are really
yeah.
expensive here.
I would
PS
say
TVs
so,
are
Glenn.
hundreds of dollars here.
If we're doing full
Yeah, they
MGS 1%, then yeah, none of it.
Yeah, you can. In Integral, you can do FPV mode. Play it on normal. I could run it on I don't want to run it on emulator because it's slow. I would never play it in first person. That sounds painful. I'd need to see Vita. What do you mean? It's PSTV. It's exactly the same. No, you can just run it natively, same as you do on PSTV. I would just run it. I own a copy of Integral off the Japanese store. Because I kind of have to use a modded Vita to stream. And it's kind of like that is a pretty high-end system mod because it does overclock. Well, it's modified for like it's the modification is specifically for capture, but it does overclock the Vita CPU, so it can actually output the video without it making the Vita explode. I need to see Vita. Well, I can do it for you. As far as I know, it's not going to be too different. What do you want me? What do you want me to check? Or do you want to? Do you have a Vita? Just do it. Oh. Is there something you'd like me to specifically check, like an IGT something? I don't.
Hey, lovely. Thanks for the follow. This is a great game. And this is an awesome version as well.
I can always just remod my Vita to do capture and try it. I can reinstall it. I did. I had the mod for MGS2 when I streamed my MGS2 run. But I uninstalled it when I decided that running on Vita was a waste of my, like, 2 hours for very easy.
I do want to do European Extreme Vita and try to get through that. Yes, I do.
You have to lean. You have to lean with the back touchpads.
When do I lean?
Olga.
Grind for, or I don't know, just do it differently. I don't know.
You don't have to be the best to finish the game on European Extreme. You might just have a lot of use. But yeah, I already have the mod. It's called VitaDoc.
You're a beast at this game. I'm okay at it.
Beast. Yeah.
I'm just okay at it.
Beast. Well, she's a beast. Calling me Mister is.
No, I'm terrible at it. This is my let's play.
Well, welcome to story playthrough with Lambs. I need to see the performance of the game compared to it not being overclocked. I could only assume it would be the same.
It's a fast let's play.
Yeah. It's a let's play that's gonna be over in about 15 minutes.
Half hour? 40 minutes? Do math?
What? No, I'm not. I'm not counting the credits.
Okay, then a half hour.
15 minutes from now is an hour. Oh yeah, half hour, whatever. Load specifically. Sure.
Just like the Stillman cutscene is 12 minutes.
I can record. Please stop exaggerating. I mean, he's that fast. Could be. I can't read the codec. Trying to get the story information. I'll tell you what, Plywood, I'll make a recording without... Because you can turn the overclock off, but the overclock just makes the...
Apache, it's 30 seconds. We all know it's only 30 seconds.
It might not affect MGS1 using...
That feel when you get past the elevator?
Because the only reason... not using the overclock. The only reason I used the overclock feature is because I was experiencing a lot of issues with MGS2 without the overclock. So I can probably just turn it off. Like, it's not like it's a hefty game.
No teleport. Oh, controller, please. No teleportation here.
Is there any specific segment of the game? I can just do, like...
Oof, that was close.
Tell you what, I'll do from docks up till Ninja, and you can use that to compare if you want. How does that sound? Is that far enough? Is there enough load zones there, or do you want me to do something else? Docks up to Ninja is like, alright.
I hate to improvise with that AK thing. Alright. We'll do the thing for the third time tonight.
Bye, Mo. Bye, Mo. Do the thing. Thing. Push. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What a stupid
Okay.
bitch. Oh my
That
god.
was real close to her
This
getting
is
caught in
why I
that
don't
door.
do this shit on console. I do it only on PC.
Your run was very nearly over.
It wouldn't have mattered that
I
much,
have
to
a
be
message
honest.
from Stove. Hello, good morning, guten Tag.
3 for 3 on Emma Bump tonight. Good night.
I haven't seen somebody fail it in a long time,
Ah,
except for myself in that one race.
the vibration feels so good.
Where's the lewd emote? I wish we had the lewd emote. We're jamming, yeah. The stupid Emma bump.
It's so worth it, though. Just not on PS3. Get wrecked.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Hmm. Wow, I've been streaming for 4 hours. Good God. That's a long time for me. But it's been fun.
Need
I
to
like
see
these.
intro load, ninja load from Naomi, Lysist Merrill, and gameplay.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Oh, I did the menus incorrect. Whatever. Oh, hit the mine. No mines on easy, so the mines emulate the rest of the versions. That's good. Yeah, I'm a big Steelers fan, Sparty. I believe that since you're out west. They did well this year. I get that. I can understand that. And the whole Antonio Brown thing didn't help either. Yeah, I zoom as little as possible. I zoom for the mines and that's it, really. Like even for the far guards, I don't zoom unless I'm behind or in a panic. But yeah, like right here, I definitely don't zoom. That will cause an Emma fall in all likelihood. Yeah, just the way he left Pittsburgh and everything, and it wasn't a great look, but I still like the guy. The Le'Veon Bell thing was worse, though. Right, yeah, and he's not going to perform that well. I'm calling that right now. The Jets just got him for the name. He's not going to do that well. The Jets are somewhat of a dumpster fire anyway, and I don't buy Sam Darnold. I'm not. I don't see it. When he first was selected in the draft, I thought, okay, fine, but I've changed my mind on him.
Alrighty, Lums. Good luck with the rest of your run, dude. I have to head off now.
Okay, doke. Thanks for
Take it
hanging.
easy, brother.
I mean, they got pieces, but we'll see how it plays out. I mean, and I'm still, even with all the hype with the Browns, I'm still somewhat skeptical. They still have to do it. I'm afraid it could be too much hype for them. Yeah, the Ravens will be fine with I like Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are always pretty solid anyway. Steelers, it's kind of a question mark. Yeah, Harbaugh's a good coach. I don't care what anybody says. He should have never been on any sort of hot seat or anything. And Belichick is only good because he has Brady. I'm looking down to reduce lag, by the way. Welcome back. Yeah, I guess. Party. Damn. I bet you that's because of lag. I saved that much time. I can't believe I saved that much time legitimately. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's very, very true. Yeah, not everybody's into sports, but I don't really care. It's a boring part anyway, so that was kind of an appropriate conversation. There was not much to say during sniping. This is sort of a meme run anyway. It's on easy difficulty. Yeah, NFL, NBA are my strongest points. I can do some hockey. I can do baseball for the most part, but I've just kind of fallen out of it to a degree. I can't do soccer worth a shit. I can do it during World Cup, and that's about it. I don't watch much soccer. I don't watch MLS or anything. I'll watch golf. I like golf quite a bit, actually. Yeah, with baseball, there's just so much. There's just so much to get into. Minor leagues, prospects, all that stuff. I mean, some of it's interesting, but I don't have time to just keep up on all of it. I have my hand in too many other places.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
I'm a Tiger guy, Sparty, but I mean, I enjoy golf. I like Spieth. I like McIlroy. I'm starting to like Koepka,
Remember me, don't you?
even though
You've grown.
he beat Tiger last year in the PGA, but
High concentration
Tiger
of
will be
cerebral
my guy
perhaps.
forever.
Have they altered your memory too?
You like Rugrats mini golf? I like real life mini golf. I love mini golf. Like before September, Glenn? Before the expanded rosters?
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
No. That's a pretty big jump pretty quick. You better be good. Is that one you told me about? Figures. Alright. Probably have time save at raise per usual. Other than that, I don't know.
Who's there?
Nice. That was kind of risky doing an additional cartwheel. Bitch. Oh, really? Hmm. I don't even know what their record is right now. That doesn't surprise me. They get off to hot starts and then they falter or have injury issues. God, we're 8 games back. Jesus Christ. I did not think the Twins would be this good. The Mets are a game under 500, but they're only 4.5 out. It's not a great division. It's a strong start, though, but Seattle got off to the same this year, and they faltered big time. Right. Alright, so I didn't pick up the M9. I know you can do the coolant strat here, but I'm going to see if this is quicker for easy. 2 for 1. Dude, this setup. Oh my god.
It came as a complete surprise when
That
Ocelot
stinger
discovered
spot
S3 data
is
from
something I need to
G-Dome.
test on other versions. That is very interesting.
Using
7 out of 7
fire,
rations. That's a
creating the
fun number.
perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother.
I don't really need them.
S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially
This might be
reproduce
better than my
Solid
very easy
Snake
run,
in
and
the
that
perfect
is
form.
gonna make me a little mad.
The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen.
Do it,
Sound
Apache.
like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before
Like
the mission entered the
on
final
subtitles
phase.
or
You came in
what?
handy as bait. Jack. those
Oh,
days
it looks
I
like a
used to before
5.
were as real as they come.
In the menu item, it looks like a
Days outside,
5.
split between life and death.
Subtitles.
You ran from it. And
Eh,
now you've
it looks
been led
okay.
back to war by something less than real.
I haven't seen a capital S, so I don't know. I don't know if it's 3 or 5 rays for easy. I guess it's 3. So VE and easy rays are the same.
Are you awake yet,
And this is
Jack?
going to be better than my very easy time, and that's
GW,
triggering.
the Arsenal
Problem.
AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Alright, time to get tickled. It was quite a bit longer than very easy. Very easy was like 3
You
seconds.
know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
So 111.11 was my RTA for very easy. We'll see if it gets beat. It'll be close. Will you please hit?
Let's go. Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah, so that's faster than very easy. That's troubling. Oh well. Pretty decent run.
Do you remember this
Well,
place?
that was fun. 3 runs, 3 difficulties.
This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
Thanks, guys.
That's it.
Well, 3 better times to submit to the board, at least. And then I'll be on to hard and extreme for Soul, and then I'll exit. I probably won't do European Extreme PAL anytime soon.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
Thanks.
Said all living things want their genes to live on.
It was a pretty
Talking
decent
about the
run.
baby?
I can't complain too much. My Harrier was much better than my very easy run.
There are too many things that aren't
So I'm fairly happy with the normal and easy runs. The very easy was kinda, eh, whatever.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
And it looks like with tonight's follows, I can now be an affiliate, so that's a nice milestone. Appreciate all you guys following and checking me out. It's been fun.
I stare at the stars and the sky up above and think, what am
I'm gonna get up, walk around for a minute, and do a couple things. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love? I walk by myself on the streets below and ask every child I know,
Thanks, Apache.
Best things in life are free. Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile.
Well, after we get this score screen, this will be it for me for tonight. I think I have a host target.
I fall to my knees. I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass me by.
But yeah, I might be back tomorrow. I'm not totally sure. If not, then it won't be till like Tuesday. I'll probably do hard of this and then take a stab at extreme. Extreme is going to be difficult to try to get record off of that, but it's worth a shot. And then we'll move on from Soul and do something else. Well, my goal is to put a run on every category for everything on the MGS2 board, so I'll just continue doing that. I don't have a lot left. Maybe after Soul I'll get into dog tags again. Not totally sure though.
In a peace not war, and dreams that I let slip away, I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
But yeah, this was definitely fun. I had a lot of fun. I thank Iridescence for coming on and keep me company for a few hours. It was a blast. Thanks to all the follows and everybody coming and stopping by. I do appreciate it. So this should be maybe a 113 IGT, maybe? I don't know. With the way this game does lag, I don't know what this is gonna be. If this was like a 114, mid 114, I would be fine with that. Like if it was worse than my very easy time but better than my normal time, that's exactly what I want. Right. $113.26. Good lord. That's a minute better than my very easy run. Yikes. So very easy is still atrocious. I may that's still a pretty large gap. I may do another very easy run. I have to get that down.